Hey. So, I just arrived at the first job, and I'm used to being the person that quotes the jobs and stuff like that, so it was a little nerve-wracking having no idea what I'm walking into because I've never been here before. But let's take a look at this together, and we'll see what I'll be doing. So it's going to be a mulch and prune job. We'll be taking down things like these grasses. Should have came down a while ago. Pruning these boxwoods. And yeah, man. So this is also a mowing customer. So it looks like we got some weeds to pull. And more boxwoods to prune. Boxwoods are hands down one of my favorite things to prune. And then I do not know if there's anything in the back or not. Looks like they got a little bit of a drainage issue going on right there. So it does not appear that there's anything in the back. So this is a much smaller job than I thought it was going to be, because I believe Billy said he quoted this at $350. So for $350, I'm super happy with this. Just got this truck. I'm gonna throw all my tools in the back of the house here, go pick up the mulch right down the street, and that'll be that. I'm gonna go ahead and get everything ready before I do that, because I saw them taking the tarps off the mulch and stuff like that at the mulch yard when I was going by, so I don't think they're open yet. But I don't have a whole lot of stuff with me. I have, see, the hedge trimmer, shear part right there, blower, 2 wheelbarrows. I always just love doing multiple wheelbarrows if possible. Hand can for Roundup, may not even spray it. Roundup on my hand tools, pre-emergent, 2-cycle, everything I need. So I'm gonna get to work. Okay, so I just want to keep you up to speed on what I'm doing here, the steps I'm taking. Just went through, pulled all the weeds, right? So it looks like we have some spent, whatever these are, tulips or whatever, some kind of bulb or something. So the spent stuff's gonna come out. The hostas will actually stay, you know what I mean? But now I'm just gonna leave all of my debris in the bed. I'm gonna go ahead and prune all these shrubs, and then I'm gonna clean everything up. I'm actually gonna spray Roundup before I go get the mulch and let the Roundup dry while I'm gone. And yeah, that'll be that. Okay, so mid-job update. I have everything pruned up, trimmed up, cleaned up. So I'm about to cut my edge in. I did already snap my line down, but it's kind of disappeared with cleaning everything up. And yeah, so may need to redo that again. Left the roses up a little bit, trying to let them fill out, stuff like that. Got like 3.5 bags worth of stuff out of here, but looking really good. It's real important to get the stuff off the top of the shrubs. When I got here, there was stuff all over the shrubs, just brown clippings from the past, just looking terrible. So I'm gonna extend this edge a little bit, just to get some of this crap grass out. Just turn those clumps over in the beds, soak them in Roundup while I'm getting the mulch. Be good to go. Got a tree ring right here, and that's about it. But this place is really coming together and should be done within an hour and a half or so. On to the next one. Okay, so just went, picked up the mulch, got the mulching truck. So this is what my bed's looking like before I get started here. Just took all the edgings, flipped them over, smashed them down, whatever. Sprayed everything with Roundup, put pre-emergent on everything, and all that is left to do is lay the mulch, which is honestly the quick, easy part in my opinion. It's everything getting it prepped that takes a little while. So I'm gonna go knock this out. I mean, my best guess is this is a scoop and a half. Little tree ring right there. So probably need to go get a little bit more mulch, maybe not. And yeah, man, this will be a really good before and after picture for us. Okay, so this one is officially in the books. We are all pruned and all mulched up. Looks really good, just like I thought it would. moved everything, put everything back. If you're moving the customer stuff, make sure you put it back. I forgot this rock right here. Put this rock back in the bed where it was. Bop, bop, bop. So our boxwoods looking all crispy again. Got our tree ring here. When you're mulching up against any plant, especially trees, don't get mulch up on the base of the tree. So my mulch kind of makes a hump here. This is fine. It's almost good because it kind of funnels water back towards, the base of the tree where the bulk of the roots are. But you cannot be getting mulch up on the bases of plants. So, looks like a professional trim them shrubs. Apparently, the customer wanted these roses out, but I didn't really agree with it, and Billy forgot to tell me until I was like damn near done with this job. So I think she's gonna want to keep them. If she doesn't, we'll just rip them out, no problem. But that's all there is to it. I'm gonna go do another one, and then I'll share with you the cost and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so I'm mulching solo today. We're at job 2. So handful of really big dandelions to pull out. Not nearly as bad as the last job. This guy doesn't get touched. Alberta spruce. What is that? Looks like spirea. Looks like it's struggling, but it's probably gonna fill back out, so I'm just gonna let it go. A couple more boxwoods. Got some kind of Taxus yew evergreen something. Edge looks real nice. Looks like it's gonna be really easy to clean that up, cut it in. One little tree ring, just like the first job. Just the front. I love this. I mean, this is 4 or 5 wheelbarrows tops of mulch, and that is what I got in the truck. So this is gonna work out great. I get more boxwoods, my favorite thing to prune, shape those bad boys up. And yeah, man, this will be another really nice before and after for us. So here we go. Okay, so got it ready to mulch. All I gotta do at this point is put my pre-emergent down, and I'm gonna spray a little bit of Roundup where you see these weeds popping up. I mean, I got a ton of them by the roots, but all my edgings just got matted down, smoothed out. It'll just look just fine when the mulch goes on it, and everything's looking really good. So really simple job right here. And I believe Billy said this was a roughly $1,000 day. So that was a heck of a day. I think we got a little less than 70 bucks in mulch. Took me about 8 hours total to do all the work. Hell yeah, that's how you make money in landscaping. Hey. One man and a truck of mulch, knocking some jobs out. So here we go with the finished product. Just got done tamping the mulch down. I always go around the edges and choop, just to keep it in when the rain comes down and stuff like that, especially on slopes. But looking pretty dang good. The boxwoods looking awesome again. Yeah, so there are all kinds of huge dandelions over here that are all gone. Got most of them out by the root, and then sprayed Roundup, put pre-emergent down, everything like that. So hopefully the guys can just keep it looking good when they're here mowing each and every week. So there we go. This tree ring turned out really well. Tree rings always make me nervous, especially when the tree's this size and you know the roots are going to be pretty decent, but was able to get a nice edge cut in most places, and that's looking a whole lot better than it was. The mulch was all sticking in these spots. I blew and raked it back into the bed before I started. Made it look nice. So there we go. One final walkthrough. Another mulch job in the books. And yeah, I'll get the numbers together and let you know how we did today. So I am back, and I just tallied up the totals, the revenue, all that kind of stuff. So I just wanted to share that with you real quick so you had an idea of what kind of day this was for us. So it was 900 total. The first job was actually 400 for the mulch, $150 for the pruning, and then the second job was $350 for the mulch and the pruning. So $900 total. It was just me. I got to Billy's house where all the stuff was at 7:45 this morning, and I left his house at 5 o'clock today, this afternoon, whatever, just a little bit ago. So I went out by myself mulching, brought in $900 to the company. We had $70 in mulch, and then we have, the overhead allocation for whatever, for the truck, the gas, payment, insurance, et cetera, all the stuff that needs to be allocated to that to account for, like our man hour rate, like what we need to pay to keep the business going. So to me, that's a really, really good job. I'm personally just going out mulching right now because I gotta stay in shape. Like, not being able to go to the gym is actually absolutely killing me and driving me crazy at the same time. And I feel so fat, it's not funny. So I just wanted to get out of the house, get some exercise. Hopefully talk to some people. So I got to talk to the customers and all that kind of stuff. So that was great. So that's really the only reason why I'm mulching. And because I put a lot of money into the business so far, like $23,000 of like just money in my bank that has been transferred to the B&B business bank account over the past 11 months. So hopefully we start bringing that back my way. Like, I'd like to have my money back now. Like, let's go. What's going on? So I talked to Billy about it and just said, hey, if I go do these jobs just completely by myself, how about, all of the profit in that job will just come to me. So like we had $70 in mulch, we'll say, $200 for whatever else. And then, at the end of the month, once he gets paid for these jobs, he can cut me a check for like $600, $650, something over and on top of what he's already paying me back per month, right? Because it didn't really cost him anything. That was just additional revenue. So that's the main reason. I'm just trying to get my money back and help him out, get him. I know it's killing him owing me money, so I want to help him pay me back as fast as possible. But I also just like having my money in my bank account in case I need to make a purchase or something like that. And 23 grand is, a decent amount of money. I think a lot of people would say that's a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? I think it is a lot of money. It's a lot of money. But at the end of the day, I'm not sweating it. I'm not worried about it. Nothing like that. I know Billy's going to crush it with this business. And I'm so excited because Ethan, one of the best lawnmowers you've ever seen in your life, is about to join the B&B team. So I really hope he doesn't get like a better job, like somewhere else, not with another lawn care company or something like that, because he's just such an awesome person and really, really good at cutting grass. So we have the first truck is basically maxed out at this point. That's why we have a second truck now. We just got another mower today or yesterday, so I'll make a video with the new truck and the new mower and stuff like that. But yeah, if you have any questions or comments about, how to price the jobs, how to do anything related to the videos that we did today, we did mulching and pruning, just leave it in the comments. I'm happy to share. I wrote a whole book on how I built and sold my company a couple years ago. And I think everybody that's running the lawn care business after year 4, year 5, you should be like just, making $100,000 a year as the owner of the company, whether you're the person out there doing the work, whether you have a bunch of employees or something like that. And, if you don't need to make that much, then, don't market that much, don't do that much work. And if you want to make more than that, there's certainly opportunity to make a whole lot more money than that in the lawn and landscape industry. I do think it's important that you're in an area that can support it. So we're in the greater Cincinnati area, and we actually just focus on Northern Kentucky. Like, we don't cross the river to Indiana or Ohio while we're working. But there's just there's so many people, and there's, subdivisions going up, and there's new crazy buildings and attractions and everything like this. Like, we live in an area that can support, 100 lawn care businesses, and I really think there's at least 100 lawn care businesses, lawn care and landscaping, that focus on Northern Kentucky and really just do Northern Kentucky, or it's their primary market. So it is what it is. You can go check out all the free resources at Longcrack. I have like a free short version of my book. I have an ebook for $10, and I still have a handful of the physical copies that once they're done, I'm not going to get any more because I can't stand the publisher, and if I give them another $1 in any way, I'll just lose my mind. So that's that. Until the next video, keep making money. Peace.